You say it's not via me email. And the old one I try for coming inside, no allow me.
SaLone, yeah, make you patient because with them go come very soon. Wele pekuye, wele pekuye, wele pekuye, wele peku, wele pekuye, wele pekuye, wele pekuye, wele peku. Wele pekuye, wele pekuye, wele pekuye, oya wele peku, wele pekuye, wele pekuye, wele pekuye, wele peku. Wele 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 wele, wele 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 wele, wele 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 wele.
Hello, fumble them. Sorry, we dey start a little bit late. Today we don't come again. How una dey do? How una body? How everything? I hope life is fine for everybody. It will never be easy, but it has to be fine for everybody. We make it fine if we want it to be fine. We make it difficult if we want it to be difficult. So we therefore learn the trick about making life fine, always being around positive energies. Today, we can talk about very important issues, them. Very important. Because I know the SaLone people, them, it's too important for them are politics. But the reason we make all this politics be so, we not care. Today, we dey start for look at some of the reasons why we politics stand the way we stand. Because if we want to be honest, God is not partial. And God cannot be wicked on some people for make things they go wrong for them, then they suffer, whilst other people them, they get them fine. God not selective. Say, oh, I dey choose them while I let them better. I choose them, I let them suffer. No. That concept the way then they preach to we, now people they make them so that they go get control. It's part of the control mechanism. Telling people things that are not correct. But today, we they can't look at the basic things that we make with politics be the way we be so. You see, most of we go school, but we not learn book. Most people get university degree. Now fine thing. They go give you job. You go get a good one. But if you don't know what thing you need for know, now your society. If you not understand what you need to understand now your society, then it dey create a lot of problems for yourself and for other people them. Education
Education.
not to the title we get. Now how you dey modify your behavior, how you dey behave with other people them for make una all work together. So today we they can look at some of them things here for make we see how this they play now with society and how it they affect with politics. Because with politics don't reach a point now, we all man get one mat. And I want for caution on one thing. Medically, it has been proven that people that we all turn their heartworm can get protein deficiency. So I've advised Sierra Leoneans for me then take caution of that and find a way for improve on them protein intake. But before they go further, let allow Mr. Turele and Adutona.
Fambulem, Nakabo, plenty kushetuna. You know, I am delighted to be in your living room on a Friday. For now, we can talk about the half jati them with the mona winner we country. Waiting Mr. Jallo talk so. Nothing, not the panam win lie. We get for be aware of the little things there. Now all the thing and day when then day now we earn, they go help for mold we to better people. And it will also help with follow we able live a more fulfilled life. Because right now, SaLone as it is so, no one for be a doom singer. But really and really, when you look at things, the prospect, it's not looking good. We really therefore do a overhaul. We look at the way we would perceive of things. How would they look at things? How would they assess things? These are all things then what we get for deal with. But the way things they go, the prognosis, just like what Mr. Jallo say, it's not looking good. We have to come around the table. We have to sit down like a family. We get a proper discussion, frank discussion about what we need for do. But Jallo, I pass them back to you, the word that.
Thank you very much, sir. When they talk about doom, you see, we get for face certain realities. We are already in doom. If we not accept that, then we're not ready for commodity. The first and most important point, since we get independence, we not try for carve out a country we name Sierra Leone. Anybody when they tell himself say Sierra Leone na a country, they lie by himself. They lie. And one of the things where they keep we in poverty now how they lie by ourselves. We know they accept what's wrong with we. Poverty is a state of mind and are the product of continuous self-denial we eat something wrong, we for correct, we go make you come out of that condition. You dey deny am. You always go there in that condition. Let's take a simple example. Somebody who they smoke cigarette. If you tell am say stop for smoke, e dey give you all the excuse why you not for stop. But that is one of the conditions that keeps us in poverty. You dey spend money unnecessarily. They put your health at risk. The fact that you dey put your health at risk, you dey reduce your ability for think and act properly. Look at Sierra Leone, my brother. All the things that would they keep we bien, now they would glorify. So to say we are not preaching doom, please let us preach doom so that we would understand it is doom and get out of doom. From 1950s to now, we get 18 ethnic groups. We're not able to find a way, let them people understand, say, in as much as we all talk different languages, but we get common background. Now, here you don't see them plenty tell don't they talk about how we get similarities in the names, in even the words, sabu, sababu, etc., etc. But it's like we're not concerned, but then they're not important. Now you don't see down we don't talk about the potentials our country get, or we don't begin to talk about them because not done. We don't go na come on talk. We don't begin then talk then they. But it's like people are not paying attention. It's like the only thing very important to them now the doom what they call politics. Because what you have in Sierra Leone is doom, not politics. If people them in their own vested interest, then they undermine them. Then instead of them sit down as a group quietly, then say, "Bo, we don't make mistake. We allow we talk to we have let this thing done." Now then they all over the world they go and castigate each other. Whether they go sit down AYV, whether they go FM 98, cacking foot, as if to say he is Lord Ho, we learn all the book. They talk all the trash when they talk. Who are they fooling? They are fooling themselves. Because I'll tell you one thing that these people don't know, and let me say it publicly today. Julius Madabio and the SLPP may continue after 2028.
The way things
The way
go,
things go.
clear
Because the way things they go, I will tell you this. Whether we like it or not, I'll tell you this. The only way we can put that under control, now for make we sit down quietly, we use with goddamn brains and organize ourselves strategically and shut up. Stop talking in public.
I'm glad the
I'm
way
glad the way you
say
said
this.
this.
With all seriousness, I'm really, really, really happy what you say. You know, for make you learn, you get for be aware of your environment, which is
You
one.
have to be aware about your weakness.
Yes, aware of your environment, aware of
And
your
weakness.
shortfalls, aware
Accept
of your limitations. These are all things you get for know. Now they call adaptation. You get for adapt in your environment.
Well, that's what brings change, my brother.
Exactly. And this thing where they talk about change is painful. It is not convenient.
And change cannot be done by other people for you. Now you they do it for yourself.
No. We care for be very proactive, and we care for be deliberate for change.
Exactly.
Change is a lot of sacrifice. And let me tell you something. A happy slave are the worst enemy for freedom. And let me tell you this. Slavery is painful past change. So which one una want? Una want for them in slavery or una want change? Change is painful.
Well,
Very difficult.
let we not deviate too much from the topic.
No,
Let we
I can't lock him. I can't lock him, brother.
because get a connection. Oh.
Yes.
Now that's how I let you look at the connection.
I can't lock him. You know? But we don't have for inconvenience to ourselves. Oh, it's too much work, it's too much hassle. Lord left and give God. God not they die, oh, God not they angry.
Well,
God not they angry, God not they die. God nobody not get for judge him, now ain't get for judge we. And part of the judgment, God give us all the things them what we need. He give we all the 5 senses.
then they give you enough resources.
And Sierra Leone, we did in abundance. Not call our resources. We are in abundance.
Yeah.
Why are we poor? Why are we all running away? Why are we all deserting the country? Now, because they say Obolo lake water, but not the way they boil. We don't allow people to make fireside pan we. The water they boil, we all the drum come out of the water. They clever thing what we for do. We for boil the fireside, make the water not boil. But we they sit down there, we see people and they set fire upon the water, and Obolo they sit down by water way too hot. Well, look,
And that water, that fireside where you don't talk about, I want you Holland.
okay.
Because that fireside there, and then the connection there. What you want to talk today?
Yes.
They set fire inside Sierra Leone. Now the apartheid where the educated class they preach.
Exactly.
If there is apartheid in Sierra Leone, because you know there is a difference between tribalism and apartheid, but it's not too great. What's the difference there? Apartheid, they make them legal and pass them into law. It was a law where say one race better pass the other one.
Another, yeah.
But we in Sierra Leone, they're not going to parliament go make a law, but socially, ethically, morally, and judicially, there is apartheid in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
It may be semi-formal, it may be informal.
Look at social apartheid. We do.
What's in the apartheid? The inequality what they create based on somebody in background, based on somebody in area of origin. That's apartheid to the highest level.
Yeah, the stereotypes that what they create within the community.
Yes.
The stereotypes.
Yes. You see, I can always tell you if you want vex what England and America say, don't blame these people. They are treating us the way we are.
You know what Creoman can say? Before treat by you now, who sell you?
Well, we the Allah say with man slavery, but we don't know say slavery began in Africa in the 8th century.
Yeah.
With man can Africa in the 15th century.
It was there way before the white man came.
Yes. With the Allah say with man, they divide we. But the apartheid mentality, we don't get them since the Barbers came from the north, then can be get exchange horses for women them.
Hey brother, you don't go BL.
That was around the 7th century.
You don't talk this word here. One word there where you can talk, where people are not take notice. You can always say they with man any side where they go now. Now young people that they take bit too now.
Naim, that's the fact of the
If you look at what you they talk so, the very first school where they with man and waiting, where they build in Sierra Leone, 1906, both school. Now be the school for the chief, then picking them and their associates.
Yeah, because they're
not for everybody.
Because they're not saying we get apartheid.
Exactly.
What school is an example of apartheid?
And they were very happy about it. They were very happy.
Apartheid. And then today, the one they go there and feel say they are superior.
And when you look at the political class, you find out for say full people them. People them will not get any innovation. They not get any aptitude for do the things them. We go develop the society for everybody. Let go get an egalitarian society. What's an egalitarian society? We equal. Or we close to equal.
Well, all man get a chance for building talent.
Exactly.
In an egalitarian society.
So
nobody has to create discrimination or suppression for anybody.
Precisely. The political class, what in and do? Full people them. They not get anything for offer. They're greedy, they're unhound. They make an edge, lock everybody else. You get for be part of the mafia. Because it's a mafia. If you're not going to play by the rules,
then get for bring you in for use you as a proxy.
Yes.
You are not part of the mafia. You will never be.
So look like with that man. You know, honestly, when I watch the video, Samura be the talker. He say, I cannot talk to these people. Oh, Samura for talk to them, I colleague them. He say, anything where I tell them guy there, it a leak. Then guy then Congo, sir. Me brother, not to him, God come, not to him show up, so then there's there. What else you done in the Congo, sir, the man?
Oh, well.
The man be don't talk a long time, but we refuse to comprehend. The man say, then when I hear one, so he said, Congo, sir, bad. He said, any meeting where we go, knock meeting, anything where you see a talk, by the time they come out, the matter be other area. He said, why they not able to motto? He said, why they eat sass wood? He said, they eat sass wood. Me brother, little did we know what in the man be they talking at true. Why? Because we know they ask the right question. When I do research in a university, one thing what they teach me, they say the questionnaire is as good as the results where you they get, the way where you design the question.
Yeah.
We have to start asking questions where relevant to we general situation as it is.
We never ask. We never ask.
Come in, Daddy.
You know why we never ask? The apartheid mentality that we don't teach we before European come, what the European they use now to their advantage. Now I make enough ask. If you tell people them, I don't know why they slow. You look for them. You look, they make slow what in motion. If you tell people and say there is religious apartheid in Sierra Leone, they will deny you. You know why the religious apartheid there? The heads of the religion them, they don't create a syndrome, let the people them believe say they should not question anything. Everything is they come, that make me point, sir. Everything is the will of God, and after God is them, the clerics. What they say should be followed. I made them say, do as I say, don't do as I do. Apartheid, you get several ways where they create apartheid in society. It's not only by formalizing it as a law. Are you there? Because you don't disappear, my friend. Oh, now you are done. You are gone. You are gone totally. I go advise like go back to the former device. As I say, you get several ways where they institute apartheid in society. In South Africa, it was done by a formal process where they say, then pass a law in the parliament. In our own cases, we institute apartheid by social and cultural means. We they create barriers for people them in society for make sure say then they at certain level they not come up to we level. Them barriers then they all they create. Now most of we they interpret as tribalism. Welcome back. Them barriers all they create for we self in a society. Oh, this God drop off again. Without we not formalize them in parliament or not make them into a law. It's as good as the law itself being passed in parliament. When you look your company, on all two get the same background, on I get the same culture, on I get the same surname. Yeah, I think you are more stable now, but you look don't freeze. I don't know. Somebody must be working against your system, my friend. Maybe you have been hacked. You know, even I think I'm not thinking even hear me again, sir. Do you hear me, sir? Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. Now so the devil now wants the truth. He's resisting. But we are not able will. We go say the truth and they own whether they like it or not. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. You
Okay,
hearing me?
sorry. Yes,
Yeah.
I hear you now. I
Now,
think
before
now,
say sorry, I'm not.
now maybe put me mic on mute. That's how they call you.
Okay.
As I they say,
Mm-hmm.
the apartheid will get na Sierra Leone. Unless you see them, you think introspectively. Because the difference between apartheid and tribalism, na small gap. Apartheid is a formal system made into law. Tribalism na an affiliation or attachment to kinship. But apartheid itself is based on kinship.
Papa, cut and short, they're all in a prejudice.
Now prejudice. Now we get them, let people they understand them. Because if we
Mm-hmm.
say prejudice, they
Mm-hmm.
are not the same. The only difference between the two, one they don't pass them as law, now the parliament, the other they not pass as law, now the parliament. But in we own case in Sierra Leone, we have not passed it as a law, but we practice it as a culture.
Yeah.
We
Mm-hmm.
make it worse than a law.
Mm-hmm.
Laws are things that people can decide to or not to. But a culture is something that everybody abides by. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
moral law.
Yeah.
It's a social law.
Mm-hmm.
The Parliament of Society ratified it. And we have ratified it before even independence.
Mm-hmm.
We've ratified it throughout our history. We have used it to sell our kinmen into slavery. All this slavery in the Aribo transatlantic slavery. Now, who that no say that person they not doing them to no equal, he make apartheid panam because
Yeah.
he go sell am.
Yes.
Now
With
they
the
pan
with
I
a label, with a
try
label we save.
Right now, it was not Sierra Leone. Right now.
We busy the label we serve.
What we have in Sierra Leone today is political apartheid. And that is very dangerous.
But you dey read it now. If the vice president na Christian, then they for be Muslim. Who said that they come out?
Apartheid mentality.
You know, is it about competence or is it measured by religion? Do you really care if na two men they mandate or two team ni man?
It no matter.
It no matter. Can they do the job? Are they qualified to do the job?
We can have 10 Julius Maada BOs at State House as long as they do the job properly.
You know one of the reasons why they hate Samura with the research and what they do all around. Why a lot of APC say if Samura be president, it will bring Bokumende people them in government because where it be finance minister, now him bring Gingy them, now him bring Bokumende people them, now in this, but they were qualified.
And above that, the man is not an apartheid-minded somebody.
Exactly.
There are several things pointing to that. Look at Society Mango School, not Obo.
Nabo, UCC.
Secondary school.
Yes.
Whether they used to where they grew up, not to people them from the Mende section.
Precisely.
You want to hate them?
But again,
right thinking man go hate people the way go school.
Again, different tribal orientations have different abilities.
No, I just give one reason. Go ahead.
Like for instance, Creole man and Mende man, they left for Oakland civil service. Now the niche. Now it a change where Fulaman, Timni man, Limba man, they self don't begin the camp and that niche day. But traditionally, now Creole man and Mende man then a civil service. In those days, Fulaman then a warrior, but that has changed. Fulaman don't come now.
They come, sir.
Into
you bring another angle of the social apartheid.
Yes.
We keep we bien.
That.
Oh, that I say Creole man and Mende man are for the civil service. Who side the writer?
That is they believe.
But anything you believe in, they exist.
That's what I'm saying.
We are creating the apartheid by our thoughts.
Who's there that way I define the definition of truth? What can I say? It was simple. You know, we all man they talk about truth in Sierra Leone. But the truth, it corresponds with reality. Then that is the truth. The truth is, we get a lot of stigma, a lot of labeling. What the label will say for justify them belief there when they create with the problems that what we get. Like for instance, Creole man they call we country, not country that we crude.
That's apartheid.
Then Mende man they call Timni man Kenya Musia.
That's apartheid.
Then Timni man they call Mende man Arata. The one below under. Then you find out for say Creole man back where they want for Hamburg the forbidden and say they marabu.
Apartheid.
And then names and they somehow they all get a derogatory connotation behind them.
Yeah.
And the thing where can coil this apartheid where they talk about now something when they call sababu. Sababu. Then in the most dangerous of it all. When in the cocoon. If you're not in the cocoon, certain things then the way you know they qualify for.
Yes.
If you're not in that cocoon there, you know.
Limited access. That's apartheid. Now that's Sababu way they talk so.
Yes.
I just they qualify them way they create conditions for limit access for other people. That's a form of apartheid. When you
know what I mean?
The Universal Human Rights Declaration, What he make them tell is everybody forget equal access to economic, social, and educational or whatever resources. Now because they are preaching against apartheid.
Yeah.
Apartheid may be something you pass in a parliament. Apartheid, because with societies they're not in the right parliamentary laws, but they observe laws by formal or informal means in society where they don't become with tradition. So with traditions, then most of them now apartheid. Now we say this thing for
Brother,
one.
let me not go far. Why you feel to say Timniman as they say J, they say Sabano? Sabano, that's now we get ya.
Yes.
Sayan Lessery. That's now we are the citizen, now we are the people there. Yeah.
Oh, chick. Sorry.
Then where you gonna mean the line?
Apartheid.
Where you gonna mean the line? Then some get your own version of that.
Yeah.
In fact, there now the headquarter for make militia groups. And they get Indo. And they get Kamajo. And even in England, I would they say when they go party, then go begin they make Kamajo sound there. You know? Kamajo Muisia. Kamajo Muisia. And you know,
all of that
you they talk so
right.
I won't go deeply a bit. It don't create a lot of problems. Even when they upline, where they get a conversation.
It is our main problem side,
Yes.
not on creator, it's our main problem.
Where would they get conversation? Quick, they don't segregate una.
Yeah.
And especially if you they ask clever questions, then see say you too clever for them, they want shut you up. They say you not burka. You know, go to the society, man. Not to our man, let come on outside they talk. Now apartheid that one day.
Apartheid.
Una they play raffle. You say something because they never comprehend what you say. They say, but this man I bury. Not to our woman, let come here. If you not if you not woman, you they talk something when more you, then they quickly identify and say, oh well, burkai, no go bundu. So you for lost your voice.
Yeah. It's apartheid.
And this last Anadumbuya where they sell out so. They did the same thing to him. When he be the camp and the convention, quickly then develop an apartheid system and call him Team A. He was not in Team A. He was ostracized. He was kicked out. And the flying person where na in Team A take, na in Adi Macaulay. Now we sorry for him. Now we feel because some of we believe in equality and some of we hate prejudice and we want an equal society. Then the very by Mahmoud will create the Team A syndrome. Quickly, he go Cambia, he go talk for say, Limba them want for make like say then get APC. And then go pull them na APC. Now in the Limba people and say, what's it? That's another Dumbuya.
Apartheid. That statement.
That's another Dumbuya play on it. Now that's another Dumbuya. Run go Cambia. Now he go claim. He go make a claim. He say na tonko Limba come out. Me na Limba. Now they say, well, you na Limba. Yeah, you get it. They all go Vietnam. Then we, the people that we believe in justice, we stood by him. He won. That boy then him at the watch show very quickly. Don't forget to say come out. Then say no, look who say you for them. Look who say you buck your foot. The people that were fought for him against Team A. Now them very people and they don't forget. He go join the very Team A where misuse them. Now they call police for men that can abuse them same people and they. Because now he don't identify himself.
They put up and Kabudu for go na CID, they go make hypocrites.
Now hypocrisy. You will call police for the people and now you they go back, they go try for make yourself a hero. I just cannot understand this.
You know, I'll tell you one thing, my brother. I'll tell you one thing.
That guy forgets Quico.
I say, I want to tell you one thing, and we go plan a program on that because we go deviate from the topic if we go into that.
No, I just give an example for that. Just make people understand how it works in society.
There is a mental crisis in Sierra Leone where we need for investigate. You know what do? People away expect for behave better than they are the worst example. So they always ask yourself, how are these guys thinking? What is really propelling them? Because smarter man, your environment line for influence your thoughts. And because of we biological imperative, that is we inbuilt mechanism of survival, the harder the things get, the better if we're able to think. But we not say it's like whether the hardship neither overcome them or now we don't overcome the hardship, we don't know. But let's not deviate from the topic. Let's stay on course.
I can give you several examples. Them look what happened panda meeting where they say the guarantors then come. The people then talk about communication. They ask APC, say, then thing there, una don't collect them people there for long, una get them, nothing. Una write the letter, nothing. They say, Ebo, una get for do that. Then
On Asamoah, then they blame.
Then waiting happen. Then pass the talk to APC. The APC leader, where them broke bench power, where them catch the Kongusa. Waiting he say 2028 not far now. It's just there around the corner. That means to say they disregard the wishes and aspirations of the ordinary man because they are not good enough. They are inferior. They are superior. They are the chosen few. And if you look at it, he go bring some Munku MP for Kaka explain, but waiting not to be the subject. In English language, one thing when they teach you where the land comprehension, then they begin to teach you about subject and predicate. The subject of that meeting now about tripartite, now about the elections. That is the skeletal system of that gathering day.
Yeah.
The man, he evaded that completely. He can't talk about census. He bring an MP while Samura did it. Samura waiting for call for talk. They make sure say in order to the agenda. And the whole reason we make Samura no go ever day at the agenda, it no go ever be the choice. Because he's not part of the status quo.
But you see, that's where I blame Samura. I'll begin face facts. Imran.
Yes.
I will all papa that I left SaLone Giwi. I swear to God, if not me, go to that meeting, Samura, as Samura come and sit on there. When I not grill talk, they take the mic. Would I believe saying I'm papa that I left SaLone Giwi? I let he make mistake. Would they
I agree with you. Because to start with,
you cannot be a coward in politics.
Let me tell you something. The letter where they write to him, if you read the last paragraph, that meeting was all about him
and his team.
And
he should have been the master controlling things.
Yes. He has every right for take part in doing the agenda.
Yes. And he has a right to have a word in that meeting.
And in fact, he is the agenda. Now, in the person will lead APC and the negotiation. So he's the subject. You see, we got to do some program on assertiveness. Assertiveness, not a rudeness. Like just condition yourself for let you family.
What you they call assertiveness? Scientifically, and they say the use of the biological imperative. You are at risk of losing certain things. So you have to take action to preserve those things. One of the qualities of the human being is self-preservation, not so?
Mm-hmm.
When I say self-preservation, not about your physical preservation, your emotional self, your integrity, and things like that. You have to be able to preserve them at all times. And then tell we say, yeah, it's not a total load, but you know, load way be not so. Huh? Somewhere they don't wear them. I make them do and so. Then wear them. I made them do and so. I swear to God, born trouble like a weef. Now me they and they all think they scatter. Waiting get for belay be after that. Now one time we all the pass here, Imran. And nobody know they only live here forever. At some point you get for die. So let it come mortal man not misuse you. You sit on there, you allow him. They got him where they wanted him, and immediately it was a pre-planned something. And immediately after that, all Monday on radio and TV, they talk Rotorata. But you know too, they tell them.
But you know what's in? You can look at it another way. It worked in his advantage in many ways.
How?
Because you see that thing where I be they tell you, where the man be they tell people from the beginning. Me brother, it's not easy where you get conspirators there all around you. Me man, who is stronger than Julius Caesar? When people then gang up on him, he not stand a chance. Cassius so hate the man that he go all out for that he tried for convince Brutus for join them. And for making lead the conspirators then for kill that man.
Incidentally, one of the things that you were not told in that story, Julius Caesar are the last emperor of Rome. After him, all the other emperors were like buffons. Them way the Roman Empire begin crumble gradually. You see, in this life, we are energies. People learn, they sense you what, then they sense you strength. And the human being by nature, they challenge each other. If you deal with people then see say your energy is stronger than them, then they gang up against you. This is one thing Samuel has never prepared himself for.
Well, the thing is, people that will get bad hearts, people that will get evil intentions, then get very, very, very strong energy.
No,
I am telling you.
Reverse.
You see darkness around you. Me brother, look at the money journey. Let's just look at it. What they talk about the apartheid, he was left for dead. They say they don't know him. The man first stay, they know him. He not ever left the country. He left BND. The people and see him. The people and see what he go through. The people and see how Mother Bio and the very APC then gang up on him.
But the man
he went on thief.
He won 2018.
Yes, the man. Well, he went on thief. Then put katana in. Then say let it told.
13 quarters make the announcement.
So let it told go to a not thief. The man say, "Bo, I not thief for nothing. I not get nothing for hide." Then say, "Uda play with cheats now they smell the hand. He might not be play with cheats. So he not play. He not waiting." But you see, anybody wait through arches now arches the fella. The one that wait thief money. When we get case with the get thief for with the white paper. At that time, they were all quiet. They all keep quiet. Meanwhile, they all will not be there reader. What will be the fact? We did 2018 with the fact, we did the whole 5 years with the fact. Will not be there reader. Now, when the man don't clear the bush, the man don't do all the hard work with people like we around them. Weekly. Man like Minkalo, they don't can now say, we don't pleat wood. We don't wash rice. We don't cook the rest. We don't cook soup. It not be the day. Now all of a sudden, they don't got old spoon. Say now they pull rest. Now
do you know at what cost he's doing that?
Tell me.
It's not because Samuel don't clear bush now, because he don't sell his soul. Think Kylo don't sell his soul.
Obviously.
He has sold his soul for him not to be prosecuted for the oil blocks that he sold as Minister of Mines.
Yeah, you are.
And they don't sell the APC. Now I make how they look APC 2028 not they far. Una go sit down and believe you until thy kingdom come.
2028, not that
SLP
far.
they win that election back 2028.
For the poor ordinary man, 3 days stand like 6 years. Because the man get for worry about buying water. The government's not give them water for drink. They not create an environment for them people to get clean drinking water. Instead, na typhoid water and get them water way full of excrement. Water way full of poo-poo. Now poo-poo water they drink like SaLone.
Yeah.
And they get typhoid. That's what causes typhoid.
Imran, that's all part of the apartheid. Any society where apartheid not there, the politicians then get empathy for the people then care
All
about.
man they go, oh, and Eskroma walk, and Eskroma.
If you understand this
Got
point,
a basic.
on your own side.
You not sort them out?
Are they come? I want
Water for drink, boy.
on your own side. You hear me? Now we take them on a general platform. What in are the role of politicians in our society, not to for make society go before?
Yes.
If since 1961 we have had politicians who just go there to enrich themselves, then create a class of their own, they look on like trash. Now apartheid.
Of course.
Now apartheid, now the worst form of apartheid.
When they claim they push the leather, nobody else not for claim.
Yes, it's not by law.
The NEPA Osusu, and the Osusu, they're not the eat for the people, they're not the eat for themselves. And we don't tell with SaLone people and say, these politicians, and this is now clear. You remember when we talk and say the stratosphere? Now they then they up the stratosphere. Politics not a day, party not a day. Na contract, na deals, na Osusu, then they eat for themselves. They're not sabi Mende update. They're not sabi Mende update. They're not sabi Timni update. They're not sabi Yanuka update. They not get any tribal sentiment up there. No. Then they work together up there against the people then.
Exactly.
Now we the people and they go APC, SLPP. And that is how they have divided us.
They divide us so that the apartheid will continue.
Look like what's happened.
Beneficiaries to the apartheid.
Can you imagine you they play ball for Arsenal? You they score for Manchester?
Well.
Now we tell you na center forward.
Samura not clear road. That man sold his soul. These guys have sold out to the SLPP. And we need to tell the SaLone people and the reason for the sellout.
Well, then, if the man don't sell,
I cannot make the point, sir.
Yeah.
There are certain things we need to tell the public now.
Let me, man, you get the floor. Tell them. That's why we are here.
All this harangue and charade about politics, APC, SLPP, etc., is about resource control.
Exactly.
A few people want that 12.8 billion metric tons of iron ore at Tonkolili, the gold where they na Baumau and other places, the lithium where they don't discover, the oil where they offshore, now them and them family no more forget that money. The rest of Sierra Leone can go to hell and see how beautiful Satan is. That's the worst form of apartheid, this economic apartheid.
You know,
we know the CEDAW settlement that happened.
2 weeks ago, I see an Eskromadi celebrity birthday in Nigeria. He did inside Rolls-Royce limousine, red carpet, while people in the language na Sierra Leone. You know, an Eskromana
people are not going to eat for it.
An Eskromana them papa them way. Everybody in the neighborhood they praise him. Hey, Pajalo na nice man, oh, Pajalo pays school fee for me picking. Hey, Pajalo, they give you something for it. But funnily, if you ask Iwef gets a complete reference for him. Because he not nice to his wife, he dey beat he picking them, he not a pay school fee for picking them. But yet everybody in the neighborhood they say a nice man, they do nice for them. Everybody nice to accept his family. Naina an Eskroma. Do you know say an Eskroma make a scholarship fund in Nigeria $25,000 for pay for Nigeria. Where the Sierra Leone and them were given privilege for being them president. Because I tell people, let's say, where you make somebody a leader, not a privilege. Where you give them that privilege there, he owe that duty of care for make sure, say, your voices are heard. It will become a solution for solving a problem. But then very people that were supposed to be on a solution, now they are the tongue now on flesh. Now they are the tongue now on flesh. Now they are una enemies. Then people there na they, you know, now they demon them now on lives. Then people there now they poison them where they kill una. And they were meant to be the solutions to our problems. But now, them people there, they don't turn to pest. They don't turn to parasite. You go get worm. Now you know more they eat. What you eat, you eat. You know they contribute. You get cockroach in a house. Where you put your food, you can't put jam spanner. Where you eat and you sick. Then a mosquito, when it's can and suck you blood. They don't get any benefits when they give the people them. This man, he left Sierra Leone, he run away, he go. If you not be careful, now the body then go bring can Sierra Leone. They all get for review them positions. Look how Minkailu disgrace. The man for broke bench pan, big man, broke bench pan. Timap na Jamai de Congo sa. He said then get the Mami army. They make a whole army for fetch one great man. And funnily, the man where they defeat, he get fine shoes, he get houses, he get farm. At an age, he's so blessed that he still gets his mama alive. That man, they eat meat. They eat different types of steak. SaLone steak, T-bone steak, rump steak, fillet steak. He they able to afford all of those. But the reality is, not to the man, then they punish. Now the poor man will not able to rub 2 pennies together. They voted for change.
Then they punish.
They voted for change. Now they change, they want for change. The man when they say for Kanka implements recommendation, he doesn't have the authority because we'll not get results today. Now then they talk, say the results no matter. Even though Minkailu, Lasana Dumbuya, Yansane, then signed page 73 of the tripartite report. They consented, they witnessed, and they agreed for stand for the rerun. Yansane can London. He talked about the rerun. Ion na Comiel. Any way you go na new color. Tuesday na yellow. Monday na blue. Friday na red. He can London. Few weeks ago, he talked for say in the strongly for electoral justice. Whether woman and go for go talk, but what did they happen about electoral justice? What did they happen about the recommendations? He not talking nothing but that. He distanced himself from there. In fact, now he they write now small paper them. They feed me in Kailu. Me brother, let me tell you this. With all seriousness. Them people they are the kind of evil where they pan them, the witchcraft where they pan them. I so detest them, I so dislike them.
Well,
they are so dishonorable to an extent that, Mr. Jallo, if you put snake in here, you put their executive there, and they kill their left the snake. That is how much I detest them. Because how wicked can you be? Minkailu, you be the old bag for Cherno, Maju. God don't help you. You be then a 1-bedroom. Now you get fleets of houses, fleets of cars. Now you get a whole oil consortium group, where they call Malado group. That group there, now you and Eskuruma get them. Now they say Jewel they don't buy shares. They
see the shareholders then of that company with the activate the Freedom of Information Act. Then for sure we that then are the shareholders.
well, to start with, all those people were in office when they bought the company. That means to say, now conflict of interest. That should not happen. Not they happen any side of the world. Yeah. We get a public company. They say for privatizer, the president and the minister of mines, then buy them. This is the whole reason why they don't want Samura, because they are scared that if Samura succeed,
they don't trust
there is fire in the mountain.
They will keep their corrupt act intact.
They want to continue the same status quo.
Yes, yes.
That's the whole reason.
And it's not about that Malado company. It's what I've told you. Tonkolili iron ore, 12.8 billion metric tons of iron ore.
Malado is just one of
offshore oil potentials. We have offshore oil potentials that is more than half the size of the potentials you find in the North Sea. I have the data.
Lord have mercy. And North Sea get Bebribe oil.
The gold potentials of Sierra Leone, we may be the 4th or 5th largest gold deposit in Africa.
Well, how
that one is left to be proven.
There
is platinum in the western area. There is lithium in Bo, in Bombali, Tonkolili, and Kambia districts. There is bauxite in almost all the districts where span the axis from Pujaunka right up to Kambia within a 70-mile radius. There's bauxite.
Well, this is the whole reason why they want to lock everybody out.
Not the resource control.
And then they scared say, if Samura can inside,
it go change the dynamics of
And this is why people have to wake up.
Yeah.
A lot of people not know say already they never liked him where he be there in government, because anybody wake up for check, he want for know whose side the check they go. He was very, very prudent with the money. So they never liked it because they don't use for do as they want. Now the minister take what they want. He stopped it. Yeah. So now they're afraid if this man a minister, Natalabi, if he be president now, it will be Okosha.
Yeah. Exactly.
And you know, my brother,
exactly.
I'm glad the way you make this apartheid thing. We don't see her now we life. You didn't accuse. They wait for do something. Some mungu intellectual they can't cut the queue. Ask I say, you know that I mean?
That's apartheid.
You sabi me? You know that I mean?
That's apartheid.
And if they get away with them,
yeah.
Then people begin to whisper, hey, if I move to this, hey, and that person they picking.
That apartheid, we don't take choice Alonso. People then they go into politics now, then feel saying are right. Political parties are public properties all over the world. You can be a member of the political party, but you don't own it.
We don't get a new definition. Minkailu say in the CEO. Well, what did it fail for realize? Private company then get shareholders. So if you say APC na shareholder, if you say
you know to make you can own them, you prepare say they go put me money for profit.
Yes.
Political parties, you they join them because of ideology. Because you want to be of service to a community.
And you want your voice to be, you want your voice heard. Yes. You want to get a voice.
So that when the profits come now, everybody
they share them.
Well, profit.
And but when that's not
a political situation where a few people should benefit at the detriment of the masses, that's the highest level of apartheid.
Well, guess what? He say in the CEO.
But it's across all political parties in Sierra Leone.
Let we agree. Now in the CEO. But if you're not the CEO, the most important people them, now the company, now the shareholder them. And who are the shareholder them here? Now the members.
Mister,
The members are the shareholders.
I know I waste time with Minkailu issue. Nothing do. When you glorify idiots, you don't make an important.
I'm about not they glorify them. Would they pull a waste now? Do a big
If
white
you are
man
running a political party, we need people them votes.
You know for sure away from 20 years, you know.
And they come. You they run a political party, we need people them votes for win election. You even need votes from people that were not original members of you.
Exactly.
For win election.
Exactly.
They treat you members then this way. If you say you go get votes, or then believe say God they can't talk to the people and say when I go vote for Minkailu, then go vote. Hey, those days are gone.
No, the man say the people are not for Canada in your office.
Because then get one lie where then they use when an apartheid syndrome then they use. And they lie and the people and say now God mark them wire. Not to know God they mark any idiot for mislead we country. They done now. They done now. Now begin tell people and truth say they should take a decision to elect those they know who will go to power and make the country better for make everybody benefit from the country. Then therefore they can't tell but who that God don't mark. God no mark nobody. God partial for mark stupid people and for mislead we country 63 years. Then other countries then they better.
You see why are they go back to this tier over and over? The people have pay the meager sums of money for being members. That's for them gets protection. You see, political party are like a union.
A union.
Now you know the expert man union business.
A union.
They don't pay them money for them get protection. They don't pay them money for make know
interest be secure.
Somebody seek their interest. Let this person bring solutions for them in their lives.
Yeah.
But then very people in there, now they don't can turn to scourge now their society.
They don't turn the employer.
They don't can turn to bug now their life where they eat them. They don't can turn to change. They don't can turn to parasite. And worst of it, you were supposed to protect the people there. Now you the Google call the most notorious unprofessional police and army in the world. People and way trigger drunk. People and way trigger happy. People and way their hand. It's like they get Parkinson for press the trigger for kill people. Now you they go call them and you young people. Then when you don't call them, then can misuse them, then beat them, then you go bail them back. Then you begin to make say they tell you thank you.
Something is wrong with the mentality of these guys.
Well, not all the guys them get the mentality problem. Now, how we the Sierra Leoneans and they process information? Because if the Sierra Leoneans are like me, I don't go pull and I host this net.
Well, we first start calling us.
I go beat a merciless. I'm serious.
I the axis I be then call Colong.
Tell me.
Hello. Then we get one group of people that went on nets and they go give good dirty bits if you know they be.
It's about time. Why did you think the Kenyans? Because they're very nationalistic, they're very proud of their indigene, then they protect their culture and they preserve their tradition. Why you feel say the Kenyan they make Maho? We need a Maho as society as Sierra Leone for beginning to beat them bad politician them. These people should disappear. When you get a coach now, you get rid of them. When you get king, you get rid of them. I am serious, me brother. Because if you get a rat now, you host. You're not going to put strap for her. We just left them, then they do as they want. They say we they wait for God. God don't give we 5 senses. And it's so important when they talk about anything like that. All the 5 senses they get for do with growth. Do you know that?
Yeah.
All the 5 senses. One pan and a movement. Growth, now movement. Reproduction, now movement. If you not move that, move the thing where you need for do, you not go do them. Respiration, you had to go up in the condom, you go up in the condom. Now movement.
Yeah.
So if we want change, we get for move. And if we get for move, we get for push what's in the block we on the side. And then politicians, they are obstacles. We have to rid of them. We not go just sit down there. They call them evil. Mother be not bad past teacher school. Teacher school of Romania. Now dog they eat flesh in the streets. What the people then grab for them? You go back to the Bible, Ahab and Ewef, Jezebel. That was us all. The worst ever king in the whole world.
Yeah.
Ahab. Now dog they eat flesh in the streets. What the people in Nyama Nyama.
Yeah.
So how we go sit down? We get a lovely country, intelligent people. Then we go employ people in our ECSL. We not sabi count.
Yes, sabi count.
No, not sabi count. Because how long it go take them for them to give you results?
Then pretend.
It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Then sit down and not count. When they ask them, they say they not get the result. They work some, they not get answer. They work some, they give me answer, they not give me the sum.
How do you call that? Is it not apartheid?
Not total apartheid. Then disregard the people them, disrespect the people them. They not empathize with the people, they not even respect them. They just see them as dumb fools. And at that they make me the vex. And that I feel to say, SaLone people, they don't abuse them.
They say they abuse themselves now.
Now
they don't accept the abuse now, then they abuse themselves. That's why we always like to talk about illiteracy. This sabi not sabi talk English. This not sabi book.
I think you write A for a big like this O, she not sabi read them. But let me tell you something.
They don't make we so much mentally colonized that we don't accept this social and cultural apartheid.
They change the loose. They change the loose. With me and you and many other people them. We don't baranta for make with people and yai open like mountain fat foot. And in fact, me no want them just get the yai na their forehead. I want them get 2 yai back na them backo. So then they see before, then they see the end.
Well, then the third eye go open because we all get third eye. So
because you see, there is a syndrome. Let we have to not well so the people are not the act. So when them wire go grab, you go fearful. Let me tell you something. If you go like Boat Town and give you fall, you tie the fall, you go inside transport, land Freetown. When they don't tie the fall from Boat Town, till then they reach Freetown to take another 5 hours. When you reach na Freetown, they lose the fall. You know, say the fall not able to grab it. They believe say they know it's still tied. Yeah. Even when they lose side, they don't they. If they don't they say they make coach, they don't they. If they take before you realize say, they don't lose me. Not have mercy. Now that syndrome, then the people in the Gopa, they don't tie them for too long. Then go realize just not say social media plus Trangaise man like you. Don't make them don't realize say the rope be done cut long time ago.
Oh, you want give me label, eh?
Remember, you Trangaise pass me. Me like the deputy Trangaise. I the deputize. But do you realize there is an adage in Timini where say kanapi ngaya wanduni kanapi? That means to say na Trangaise make a man. That's make Amura has to quickly come out and speak to the people and direct. He don't need the APC. These executives, if he can't talk to the people and direct, then go quickly take over like how the plebeians then take over and get rid of the conspirators then. And if you notice McAntony, that's what he did. He even pulled the body. He said, look what the boss the money body. Now look what the judge around. He played on the emotions. And right now, people then feel very. And let me tell you something. You know that in Vex pass na Sierra Leone right now. Just today, I get over 20 calls. People then from Bo, Kenema.
Yeah, then say APC don't
They're shocked by APC because they went like APC waiting. Do you realize quite a lot of people, Madabio lost na in the line? Madabio, the people them say, they tell them people and say, Unala no worry, Mada go one kill we. No, she don't know more soulful. Now we go explain how we feel na the ballot box. And they did, you know.
They
The
did.
people voted overwhelmingly for Samura Kamara.
Yeah, that's a fact. I have got that.
They don't want him.
Resources. Now I make ECSL not they produce results, yeah? Then get the results them of the voting. If they produce them, or I go see the one-time loss where they get now then stronghold.
One-time loss. And this.
See them, they don't play the thing over the head. Then 2028 not they fight again. Let them wait. Matter be 2028. Before they come. Before 2028, you know what they do? They create a scenario where they arrest all the idiots.
Prince Adi don't talk. Prince Adi don't talk publicly, no either.
They create a scenario where they catch the all
election. But when you see
they go stand election.
When you see man where gets millions of dollars, then catch him with almost million na a carry on bag na Ghana. This mean carry away this is so. Then catch him. He get money like waiting, but not get one oil in his face. Where you look at him like vulture, soak you back. You know what he matter be do there?
You never go na yours.
Daddy, you know what he matter be do there? Every now and then they call in my office. I don't want to. Then money they own a thief. If una say fee, that's what I go do now. That's what I go do now. That's what I go do now. When see the gang, you know the people when they condemn Samura. Samura don't lie. Samura need for talk. Samura need for the way when they get energy for condemn Samura. You don't want to see they get that same energy they for condemn Madabio.
You know
you don't want to hear.
Now then call that. In the social sciences, now then they call destructive interference. Creating energies where they distort a lot of things. You get constructive interference where they create energies of love, empathy, and trust. Destructive interference, now would they use na Sierra Leone, now make would they be and so with all the minerals and
no, you know, people are not be they faint. Who be they tell them? Now matter be they do where they go. If Samura not sit down like a statesman, I go disgrace him. I go lock him. You remember?
I remember.
You remember what will be small? If one of you brother go see you, they do something where you're not supposed to do. Anytime where you all find food where you want to take and 10. If you not give me, I go tell you. They blackmail them. They don't blackmail them. A lot of people in the talk say now money they give them. They don't give them no money. Oh. Now blackmail most of them. Now they have a like Timbo and then give money.
Not them.
Now last time I don't give money because last time I don't buy it one like $10,000.
With that Sunday fool.
You know, see where you don't pull John out like if you buy them baby they whether they overdose with that flour where they can knock down, they push at the throat.
But let them wait. They will say them go sleep. They don't say that the wrong side and the offend. We go to
and that man he ancestry na bounty come out. Not to put on. Then stand up food there. Then stand the four. Stand up food. Na bounty then come out. Na in that area.
Mister. The Sunday Food family is from Sogbeni. And the same chief the mother be in Papa being come out.
Well, we try to tell people about the anthropology of Sierra Leone.
Sunday people then come up from the village who then call Kotuma. Me a sabi Sierra Leone, I'm a Sierra Leonean.
Kotuma umin patap stone.
Yes.
You know, SaLone people don't know what's in the happen. That man is not a Tunis. That man is on the food.
Sunday for Mr. Biano call
Na
name.
Lamin, na la, I papa name Lamin Sondofu. I mama name Sando Tunis. Na I mama na Tunis.
Me not call name.
Na me they call Nemo. I know they set me out. If you see Motaman, they lie about Ion heritage. He not proud of a paternal side. There is something desperately wrong with them because now we culture, we know they take mama side, na the papa side, na we culture, na we. Now Ghana, and then get matriarchal society. We na Sierra Leone, a patriarch. Patriarch, you take your father, papa, you papa in name.
We get matriarchal traditions, although in other pronouns, but it is mostly in the South. That's why
now we society, now where they born you, they not answer you, but they give you mama in name.
Then are northern societies.
No, even at the South. You not answer the belle. If you want, let the woman give, according to we culture, and the culture they give so. If you want that the woman give you pikin, they go marry you pikin. They go put money for the pikin.
I not deny that. But I want you understand, say, in the southern societies, who side that they be, now the societies that were connected with Islam. Those societies that are not connected with Islam in the south, the east, and the north, they're more flexible on the issues than they. But not so that we did.
Or that the south, them part and will be they go then Creopa where they go walk upline and deal born with them in the woman them. Them picking yes. And they, most of them Creoma no one them wef no, then they take their mama their name. Well, look, let me tell you something.
That we come
even at the South, now patriarchal society, the only difference is them then they allow women
patriarchal behavior, but it's more of matriarchal.
Because now the South, boy picking, girl picking, and then papa is so named then the chick.
Yeah, we'll not deny that.
So if now Sierra Leone, if you see anybody taking mama in name, if papa do a runner.
Anyway, let's move forward. So, you see, the point where we for trial people then get, and this is very urgent. The people of Sierra Leone cannot continue to be blinded and led in a condition when an apartheid condition. Apartheid is something that is legalized. And we get a traditional structure where we legalize things even without having to go and pass them into law in parliament. Parliament, now Western institution, we come. Before the Europeans came to Sierra Leone, we had our lawmakers. And the culture of apartheid been done there. That apartheid now then transform into slavery. 30 they will not come out from that syndrome. Now make even with political parties them, people them feel say at certain points they get more rights than the electorate. It is not only in the APC. The APC is now suffering a crisis because of that apartheid. But even in the SLPP, they have that problem seriously. The people in the top echelon, they not take the electorate, they make nothing. They see them as people to be fooled.
You know, my brother, you know what's in the worst apartheid?
I'm not on it. I want to make a point.
All right.
If you can get a whole delegation of government officials and go Kailang, then they go boast, say, the SLPP office na Kailang, they get Starlink. Is that an achievement? It's apartheid. You are insulting the integrity of the people. If you created a society where people can use their talents and be beneficial to themselves, Everybody can buy Starlink. I don't need Starlink here.
Outside
I
people
want
then get
Starlink
a policy
all at
of
the moment.
equality. Then go do them now all the districts them. Not to just
All the districts no more. You not a government in business for go produce Starlink for people.
well, this is what I'm talking about.
Starlink is for the ordinary man for able buy.
Well,
Provide the conditions, let the man able improve himself,
let me
get
tell you what.
income, then he buy Starlink for himself. Stop insulting the people.
One of the dangerous thing about this apartheid way they talk about in poverty. You
Now we
see,
the poverty.
poverty
Poverty is a product of we apartheid.
now a kind of slavery.
That's
Where
the
person
why.
poor, where person poor, it become very disloyal because loyalty now about today. It not care about yesterday, it not care about tomorrow, it's about today. And you go find out for say, even the type of friendship the way he defend, it is based on his need.
Yeah.
If he want for eat beef, he make butcher paddy. If you want for make his sauce, he make karanke paddy. If he want for sew he clothes or patch he clothes, he make tailor paddy. So they not get loyalty. Now that make I can say to people them quite a lot of Sierra Leoneans don't show me ungratefulness and aggression they don't show unto you. Sierra Leoneans are desperately ungrateful because quite a lot of them come from very poor background. Very, very poor background. And I can say to people them for course them say they're a dog. You they do them a favor. Because to be honest, dog now one of the most faithful, most sincere animal. A dog, who that they feed them? I don't care if you're a billionaire. You carry dog go, you spoil them, you carry them go them baba and what's where you was and where you left them. If they go to the poor man way, get them. Now they go sleep.
Yeah.
Why SaLone, who that mondo until they nice be? And this is not part of the problem. This is not part of the problem.
I have a question for you.
Okay, sir.
Yes, we are agreed on the fact that now poverty they lead people into situations where they're not able to maintain their integrity.
And they entrap them.
Yes. But who creates that poverty?
And then very people they are.
Are the politicians.
And then they create them. Then they create a deliberate way to hold the people them on ground.
You know, I wonder we use concrete examples, let the people they understand what you would talk. Sierra Leone gets independence 1961. Botswana got independence 1966. 5 years after. At the time of independence, Sierra Leone had over 100 plus graduates.
It passed that thousands. Thousands.
You understand?
We have thousands.
Yeah, they use 100 as the basic minimum.
No. It passed that.
We
get grammar school. We get Annie Walsh. We get woman lawyer. Then in the 80s, in the 18th century.
What they say now, something I want to come with.
All right, okay.
We had 100 plus, the basic minimum 100 university graduates. We have had Frobe College existing from 1927, not so? We get graduates from grammar school, Prince of Wales, Annie Walsh, etc., in 1961, not so? Botswana had only 22 graduates and a few high school leavers. In terms of ethnic diversity, Sierra Leone gets 18 linguistic groups where they talk different languages. They call it linguistic because I don't believe we have different cultures. Botswana has 20 ethnic groups.
Just a correction. Vare College now 1827 it opened.
Why it's 1827, correct? Not to 1927.
Yeah.
1927 have been the centenary.
Yes.
What they make them comparisons here? Botswana got independence in 1966. By 1971 to 75, Then do geological survey, then discover, say, then get diamonds. The people them been they use them diamonds here for decorate the host them before officially it was declared, just like how Boajibu, the diamonds, them people them been they use them for Lugron before 1928. We discovered diamond 1928. But Botswana in the 1970s then discovered diamonds. Botswana, that 20 graduate country, because they know they preach and practice apartheid, because the intellectuals not be ready for create poverty for the masses, they make sure say them bargain with the company we want go mine the diamond. The beers consolidated. When are them been they run Sierra Leone selection trust na kono up to 1975. From 1971 to 1975, Sierra Leone try forget 50% shareholding. They had resistance from the Bears. But the Bears gave 50% to Botswana. Then call the company Debswana. Today, Botswana is getting billions of dollars. Today, I've been trying to find out the most recent figure was 2022. The diamond sales in Botswana have been $7.8 billion. Botswana got 50% of that money. Sierra Leone could have got far more than that. But because to get a class of people who feel say, I reckon a 2 shilling and can put them in their pocket, then left the £1,000,000 for go. Now then get right for decide. That apartheid mentality, now I make them they behave that way. And we need to begin to tell these idiots that not to we all know.
I'm glad the way you bring Botswana, and I like the way you.
Not to we all know coconut do na Sierra Leone.
You arrange them. And we get even more advantage than them. They struggled for it. Come, I was jailed in England here. Then he go married with 2 men. Then do all kind of things for make them then change them. He refused. He went back with an Afrocentric mind set. And when he was a king, and he go to politics because he want for facilitate change. And when he go, he did that. First, he thought about creating a society where adapted to Botswana. Where Botswana now a nation of a people them with their aspirations, their dreams.
Yeah.
And within their aspirations and dream, then carve their culture inside they. So Botswana, from a colony, then come back to something as close as Botswana, then get colonial flavors, but they make them uniquely Botswana. We now, we not struggle for them. In fact, we the win 1954, now we don't take rule. You remember?
I remember.
1954, now black man get government, now Sierra Leone and get government.
Milton Magai and
that was when they should have changed the white man divide and rule enterprise to something uniquely Sierra Leone. But instead, Magai versus Magai, Sam Milton and his brother, then sit down and defect among themselves. This same problem, then break away, then go form PMP. Lawyer, then they say they better pass the other people, and then Sabi book. This apartheid where they talk about 10 lawyers, then Philse Batan Macaulay, Abu Koroma, Albert Magai, plus 7 other lawyers. Them the only one panel wanted to lawyer Nacheka Stevens. They left. They thought they were better off than the other people, and they know better. They go form PMP, People's National Party. So what is happening? Now APC, it is not new. Now make something bad.
Because of the apartheid culture.
Exactly. When I stop and there and then. Now make a glad when you bring this topic come. So instead of then try for concoct something uniquely Sierra Leone, rather, we did not have an independence. Now change of guard. We changed from white colonialists to black colonialists. We feel to say they are superior to the indigenous Sierra Leoneans. They were the new white men.
Yeah. Yeah.
And where they can take the civil service job them, the quarters they were with Mambi, they then class quarter where they with Mambi. Now they then go there.
They all go sit down. And they're not able to maintain them, then they don't deteriorate today.
So you they talk, you are so correct. You are so correct.
What I want the people then get clear, because I see a question now. Could you please verify what you mean by apartheid? What I want the people then get, apartheid is discrimination by ethnicity, etc., that has been legalized and sanctioned by law. In Sierra Leone, we have had apartheid even before the Europeans came, because we get a social system where they discriminate against people by their origins and then class.
A bad class system. Bad class system.
And that system, then we don't transform and modernize. Now they use up our politics where they hold way back.
Bad, dangerous class system.
If you not belong to a certain group, you not forget access to resources. That's apartheid.
Me brother,
Apartheid.
lodge. Now a class thing. Certain people and then in a lodge. You don't look like them, you know they wear suit. You get for even wear tailcoat and gloves.
Yeah.
Likewise, then when they wear their gloves, then they, you know they join Poro, you know they join Bangbani, and you know they join Wonde.
It's apartheid.
So besides the tribalism, we get issues of class. And what you they try to tell them, in an apartheid system like South Africa, they made it a law.
It was written, but in our own case, the writing culture not to be part of we culture, but we had legal systems.
Yes.
And that legal system we had, which was an oral legal system, produced a culture of apartheid. We make 30 days, 63 years after independence. What we call Sierra Leone is just a drawing on a piece of paper. We don't have a national mentality.
Let me talk to this, my brother. Yeah, we not even have a federal. You see, therefore we don't make, because Sierra Leone before the Whitman come, na be amalgamated kingdom.
Well, that is what we were wrongly told. I have found out something differently. The advent of Islam creates a political system where make it possible for you been get a ruler, but you been get emirates them, sub-chiefs. And these sub-chiefs were answerable to that ruler.
That you are talking about Gambia district area.
Not the whole of Sierra Leone.
No.
I want
Mr.
Mr.
Bombali and Tonkolele.
I beg you pardon, sir.
We'll not left that for another day. Because Bombali and Tonkolele then beget kingdoms. And then beget
we are not
proper
kingdoms, we are emirates that were subjected to another ruler.
So
there was this Koya kingdom where we extend through Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Liberia. And one thing we never known as Sierra Leone, where people they not put on our history. All the ruling houses in Sierra Leone, minus the ones that the British then create, they were originally people from Fulani Malinke background, we come with Islam and education. The people then allow them for lead. All the ruling houses in Sierra Leone. Our history also has been wrongly written because of this cultural apartheid.
When you see, after 1885, the partitioning of Africa, where the British then come, now they then can water down, we kingdom them to chiefdoms.
Yeah, because they didn't understand that these were kingdoms. They saw them as Africans living together. Let me show you something, mister.
Mm-hmm.
You see this that I'm showing you?
Mm-hmm.
It's part of a research book I'm writing.
Okay.
You see, this is page 45. I've gone up to page 80 because I want to finish it and get it published by early part next year. If I may just come to the first part,
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you. You see,
Mm-hmm.
Audacity of Change, Korea Kingdom, and Mano River countries.
Mm-hmm.
This is the table of content. I have taken over 5 years researching this thing. I am very much comfortable with certain facts about we history.
Mm-hmm.
Our history was badly written because of apartheid.
Yeah. It affects everything. It affects everything.
Okay? It was
Everything.
badly written because of apartheid. And along the line, I don't see say all the things they will do against we self 90 with man use against.
And they use against we.
And 30 day 9 then they use against we.
But we Banajuma first come.
You don't go steal election. What in the international community do? They say, oh, now left them no man as well then turn. Don't go cooks them. Without they get up pension or and they all think quiet. That's what they are doing. Because they know that's what we are.
We get Banajuma first. Now the police force way.
They make the first,
But before they make the colonial police, the Sierra Leonean chiefs them get alligator when they put in your foot, now like chain.
Then they tie you pan.
Very barbaric.
Yeah.
Very barbaric.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, them be so rough with their subjects. The kingdom, they were despots.
That be apartheid system.
Mm-hmm.
That be apartheid. If you not belong to a particular class or family, if you commit crime, you are immediately subjected to slavery.
Yeah. One whole family.
And do you know that it was 1924 that officially then be able to abolish slavery in Sierra Leone?
Yep.
And that up till now, as we speak, there is slavery going on passively in Sierra Leone.
My brother,
right.
me way they talk to so me grandpa be even get wives them when I slaves they were married. I get auntie them when are descendants of the slaves there. I mean family.
Yeah. Same from me. My own family back.
You know. So what you they talk not to news.
Yeah.
Because me people them in a rubum. The rubum put them in they with grandpa a quarters day. Inside there, he get young wives them. Then inside the wives them, where the slaves then they grow up, where then they roju.
They take more. Yeah.
This take that, you know, and for them, now elevation. And then one and they now they happy
freedom and privilege.
Well, then one and then they would call the happy slave. Those are the enemies for freedom.
Well,
because they hand on go inside the pot.
When they talk, I know they say thing. I can say, well, this man now no encourage and now go too far deviation. But I know always
people like that for other thing there. When we got a rebel one as SaLone, people them they will not lay down because they the benefit. Like Abbas Bundu. Abbas Bundu made money out of that war.
You telling me?
He made quantum of money. And at this, a lot of people don't know about we country. You know, where causing poor, you expose them to money, then they become very dangerous. Because in order for be poor again, even if leave the for they put on a pocket. Even leave.
The reverse of that, once you're born a rich family, they become so reckless if you not take care the poor.
Yes, because he's very content. While, if you not believe me, I remember where,
Mister,
say we all
I am
family there, we come up from
buying
different
what
parts of
you have
Biafra.
said. I'm not a
You
disappointment.
remember when they do that Fankada Masara?
When
When
they
they
put
say
the
they
head
come that Fankada
they put
Masara,
that
then they put
under
the
the
soup, then they put the soup under the rest. Then they can go call their neighbor picking them. They all come for can't eat. Una way, una people they get affluent, una want use spoon. Them picking and wait pole. Then they take and they put on the clothes. Then they, as soon as they make the clothes, and they put on it. Then they kapu. Because that is the slave mentality. If they eat with somebody who very poor, una get a dish, then put plenty meat. If they forget itself, now the beef in the beginning, chop chop. If they forget itself. That's the thing about people and we poor. And at this, a lot of people don't know. Now, make I can talk, say, person way munku way land book, a dangerous pass and illiterate.
And I go tell you another side about what you just say so. When you put somebody from that background, the power, all in concern about affluence, misuse and abuse of affluence. Whereas somebody we don't live with them things, then they when they get power, they become very moderate. You see, if you really say this person be head of state, and not they use expensive cars, not just because sometimes you know meter now also. Now because sometimes come up from a family who's like wealth be done there, so nothing not they attract them anymore. But that person will come up from a deprived home. I swear to God, they want for ride the most expensive car or most expensive plane. That's a fact of life. It's a sociological fact. It's a sociological fact. And these are the problems we have in Sierra Leone, my brother. These are the problems we have. With social system is so stratified that it creates a cultural apartheid we now don't transform into modern politics. If you see somebody they go see, don't talk, say, you're not the CEO of a political party, what does that tell you? It tells you he has the mentality of apartheid. Because not only apartheid, they begin from classes. I mean, are the boss.
My brother,
Where there is no apartheid, we all not equals.
you know what you people they say? Until they talk about change, you not go collect how change important. Pass you see where they put bush na fire. Let you see how come here they change your behavior quickly. That majestic walk where they make so. They forget them where they run. If Comiel can do that, why we not go change?
Well,
If you not collect, if you want for collect and Comiel, that is majestic waka where they waka, where they make so, they make so. Not they collect pass where they put fire na forest. They quickly forget what the majestic walk. You they see Comiel the Rolex sports car.
if you ask me why people they not they understand the need for change, I go give certain assumptions. I'm not saying that's the reason, okay? The people then convenient with the system because they don't believe, say, that's how it is. Okay? Especially when they couple a rotten system with a belief, say, there is some God who determines and sanctions that system to be. And that's exactly what in they tell people in Sierra Leone. Now I make you see with politicians and small things they don't go na mosque, don't go na church, they go make hypocrite. Because that connection there between the religious message where then they preach to people and say na God Makam and the reality where people are not foresee. When they go to the church and they must go pray, people say, we are relevant. They don't come to we. That emotional appeal, and then they use for mislead people. Them. So it's time we begin to get our people to understand that you are being fooled because you are not important to these people. You are subjects to them.
You know why them people there are no one for then one for hold them people there back.
Now for the resources,
That.
Imran, not to any other thing. Now the resources.
And they don't want change.
If they are not any mineral, I swear to God, the politics not important.
They don't want change because of something whether for do with the communal. Because instead I talk say communal, you're not gonna say they run fast, faster than bush cage fire. But guess what? The proverbs the way African man gets but communal. You know why communal no they work fast? Because he gets an advantage where nobody no get, no animal no get in the world. It is 360 degrees.
Yeah.
So you no need for rush.
And no need for rush.
Well, the political class
for hide.
The political
before you say hide, you know, see.
political we political politicians them. They hand them so much money. They may not want change you.
Yeah.
Then they in affluence. Then they in abundance.
They're able to use their money for buy information.
Exactly. That's why they are not in a rush. Because if we change, it can only be on a disadvantage. And they don't want that. Why would they want that? So now we got for push for the change, not them. We kind of not want change.
Well, the only way we can push for change now for many people that know the truth, like how they do.
Guess what? What would the Agba we have so all? Payasane a boy picking Gaddafi. That's what I don't know if that's what they call her. They work with Fatima Biona and they run Wataki.
Oh, well.
But they say that they sack other people, them when are not another. But Payasane picking na Easterner.
Well,
these are the questions we have to ask. What would they tell them for say the politician and they don't know tribe, they don't know party, they never Osusu, then they eat for themselves.
This what they say then go for United Nations delegation, I think in Fambul or in Peking them in Dede.
I say Payasane a boy Peking. Now so and Fatima Biode. And then they work together in Awataki.
Okay. So that closes the case that we don't have politics in Sierra Leone, we get apartheid.
Exactly.
Let them
now we the people, and now we the politics, the ordinary poor man.
The people them, let them open their eye and understand.
Now we the politics. You know, see, me kind of not care other than a power. APC there, it is sell petrol. SLPP there, it is sell petrol. So does he really care? No, he not care.
Whether import petrol can as a loader, they sell or not to him.
No, he sell.
From where Mother Biokan Apartheid to the order they insure government vehicles.
And it's good, man.
Oh, and so. Tell me away, okay.
And you want to vow. Don't get yourself to Humango. Only lot to go over.
We people then get for wake up.
When you say women, the man they talk for say you the witch, you know they talk for say you the witch. It's a witch day inside you belly.
Yes.
Because you politician and then get out of belly, then witch.
We people then get for wake up. This politics of SLPP, APC, NGC, don't forget about that.
In our life, now we depend, now me and you depend.
Ask the question: what are the benefits where SaLone they get from politics? Why Kamara we born na Kailaun, Kamara we born na Pujan, Kamara we born Cambia, Kamara we born Tonkolili? Why they all not for understand? Say they all not the same blood. Who is fooling who in Sierra Leone? Let the side end now.
Me daddy, one time I be the go for Google talk na the embassy. Nah, yeah. I don't wait in this that. I say, Papa, they come. I say, what's how you go? We dress so. I said, I go to the embassy. I get for do a talk day today. And I say, hey, he said, we're not the ambassador now. I tell him, I say, Nafuri. And he laugh. He said, tell her do for me.
CP4.
Yes. And he say, just go introduce yourself to her. Are you uncle? I say, how? I said, Nafuri, Papa. He say, Mama na chimney na chure. CP4 in Mama na chimney na chure.
So, why do we keep fooling ourselves?
Because we know the see far. Possibly na the big Africa knows, na the cover we sight.
Sometimes. But me not big.
No, you're not big, na large. Daddy, when they talk about go up. Yeah, you to look what they no spark power. We God make we just tell me for say look we say when you na black, he say when I take almost nose now. Now we make nose for we. Anyway, media.
We laugh because it's a way to get out the negative energies.
Yeah.
But what is happening to our people, what is happening to our country, it's not something we should laugh over.
Man, the trend of the behavior, the pattern of behavior now we get forward. Yes, and then in England. I got the audio. I wish I don't send you the video. It talks.
You not send that before player. But we'll go use them.
It talks the only way in electoral justice. Make nobody not delude anybody. 2028 na rubbish. Where you going to Sierra Leone? What's Mandela the talk?
It's on paper.
Any politician where they change the view based on who they talk to, he said not to a leader.
Not a better politician.
Where you can England, it talk to this audience now. What's in the one for Harry? Where you gonna Sierra Leone now? Something completely different 2028. But why would he not say that? His son,
balls.
he picking. Whether they sack nothing at them, he don't picking they work now attacking with Fatima Bio. And that is the truth. They're not sacking your picking. Abbas Bundu picking. Now ambassador. Now Kenya. Now recently resign. Yes, now recently resign. But Usa Abbas Bundu come out now south. You know, some things and the way we get for be very objective. I can tell people and say, this word where SaLone like what they're obsessed with, the truth.
You know one thing we'll get for
correspond with your reality. If you not correspond with your reality, not so true.
Not so true. Truth not so something where they exist as hard and fast rule. Truth now a moral law where people learn they accept and work with. What is true in Sierra Leone may not be true in Norway or the United Kingdom.
Because the realities are different.
Yes. But at the same time, there is a moral and ethical measure where they use when they talk about truth. And what's in the moral measure? The truth for serve the greater majority. The truth is for serve the greater majority.
You say something.
If they not serve the greater majority, they're not true.
You say something earlier. I be the talk, you interrupt me, he escape me.
Mm-hmm.
You don't bring and come in. You be the talk about that word obedience. Religion bring obedience.
Yes.
That obedience in and take for control people.
Now because now they obscure the truth.
Because when they talk about the obedience, who do they obey?
Is it the truth or the person where they talk?
And the pastor. So what did he tell you now you for do?
Yeah.
So you become a zombie. And this pattern of behavior, what would they talk about this apartheid people and not know? Even now, we own system, we culture, will not be get this kind of democracy where everybody they vote. We be get tribal authorities that they will call Boli, but with paramount chief, now then they vote. People that are the districts, not they vote too. And I think so we get for change the system. Because when they get a paramount chief, when I in the rule na and him na the person where they preserve una culture and una tradition, but now few people there, whether they are the clan, whether they call the Boli, that is the tribal authorities, and then they vote. The other people in the community, not they vote.
Yeah. Not the same apartheid system.
You not go collect, wait them come for crown chief. Now they forget, you they see, especially in the north, now they see the viciousness of politics in Sierra Leone. Where a brother, they go fend death on his own brother. He say a brother and mama became boyfriend. And I not get DNA. DNA not be there that all what that they know for say SaLone no get laboratory, but it's a bit do DNA. All he need for establish is Imran Toure a mama beget a sweetheart then kajam. Like for instance, one particular Temna Cambia, they may for crown the chief way Tas by farmer Tas die. The man when I be the rain will be very popular. He gave me native name Pafola. He the rain.
One move for like die.
Pafola na him be the rain pa all the people that will be the run for be the paramount chief. Until one of your brother then talk for say in Mama County Bele. That was it. You not gonna know how African man and northern of them vicious big eye for power.
Apartheid. That's apartheid.
Now where chieftaincy involved, where you brother, all of a sudden it turn to DNA scientists against you. You young blood brother. And when you see it talk him, game over. He lost. The man will be they run high. And that's not happen. No. That's not Dumbuya. There not be one time. Until where by Mahmoud go utter that word say limpa people them inferior, the one who can come make, we not allow them. The one can take over APC. Now in the limba they all gang up say
Well, let me ask this question.
Now that Jacka say, don't forget to say come out. You don't forget so.
Question before they go.
Mm-hmm.
We don't take Sierra Leone, we turn with political parties them into ethnic movements. Honestly, would I get SLPP, would I get APC?
The funny thing is, no party not in Sierra Leone we na functioning party we form at the south. They are all at the north them form. Because you see, now make I tell people and say every area get a niche. Southern of them, then good pan perennial farming. Southern of them, good pa then civil service business. And they're not good pa Marabu business. They're not good at it. Because to start with, they not get R's. If me never read Al-Fati and I go for on a growing laugh. Even when they talk to you, when they say Subwana la, they say Subra ra ira.
You left me,
You know? So
I mean, them are not like that.
Nah, my brother, then they are born, they are men. So you find out for say when it comes to enterprise for manage people, they're not good at it.
No, they are not.
But SLPP, now PEPU, that is the Northern Organization for Development. Now in Staten. The Southern and they get their own SOS. Then we say then Sabi book. SOS, it will be Southern Organization Society. But they say that's Sierra Leone Organization Society. They say that educated pass all them, but they forget to say Sierra Leone SL. If it don't be SLOS, they call her SOS.
They corner them.
Well, the Kono them have always been independent.
Yeah, they had
Kono
their
them
own,
get their own party,
they
they
had
became
their
the Kono Union.
Yes.
They not be ever, they've always been unique people. Very unique.
Another thing we find out recently, because of the political structures that Islam created across West Africa, political movements were structured along ethnic lines. You see, now some of them facts here we don't know, we still they play in with politics. The SLPP, as you rightly say, was not formed by the Southerners.
It
was an amalgamation of Northerners, this Creole man, the Kono people, joined by SOS, then form SLPP.
No, well, SLPP be don't form now until then decide upon themselves. This is the thing where a lot of people don't know. PEPU, that's not the Protectorate Education Progressive Union.
Yes.
Then be the Northern Union. Now inbound the SLPP.
Yes.
With collaboration with Lamina Sanko, where we already get in your political party, he amalgamate them with them and form the SLPP.
The reason for that formation is that when this man been take what's in her name? Slatter. Ransford Slatter. When he been come with that in 1924 constitution, we then take the politics care and go up country, say let the protectorate begin practice Western politics. They form the Protectorate Assembly. The same apartheid we then go take open both school na Koema, now them go put na the assembly.
Most of them are both school boys, because even the PEPU na both school then go.
There were educated people who didn't have direct lineage to chieftaincy, but the Protectorate Assembly was made for chiefs. If you get for go there, you get for be a proxy of the chief. Now they seek fancy power politics.
You're right, you're correct. True.
So because certain educated people be one for revolt against that, say no, not only one they no more come up from ruling houses for going at this assembly, we all get right.
Lamina.
Be proxy. That was when this movement started in the north.
Lamina Sanko, bless them. That Creole man, a man where we supposed for honor and respect.
Reverend Ateldre Jones.
That man, na the father of the SLPP. One country, one people. Last slogan, na the construct of him. Well then, the mentality of the North is very diverse.
Now count to the APC, how the APC emerge.
No, 1 minute. Let just say this part.
So
where they don't meet, because the headquarters of SLPP now can be a district. Where they don't meet, now in this man na himself now a sober-minded guy by Farmatas, where SLPP then dethrone and then expel him from the party where he used your hand for form. That part now is we don't get a party, but something wrong. Now they say what's wrong. He says, it's not going to look good on us. We are all chimney, not another. No. We get for bring somebody come from the south. Now he invites Samilton, when an elderly man to them. And Samilton, now in the first protectorate, we're going to FBC.
1921, 6 years before FBC be 100 years.
Now him na the first native
1921.
Man. Yes, I had to talk so bad. He born 1895. So Now they then call him where he come and then put him to and say, "Bo, we don't form this thing here. Now so we no more. And not go be so we. We are one country. We don't amalgamate. We forget oneness. We forget one country, one people. That's how it started.
Yeah.
So now they say we want you for lead we. Now they say, this not respect. He say, but I don't go answer on that. Now go talk to my people. Now they go talk to the people. Now they come back, he can't accept. Now he bring them one and they come. Now they can mix up now. That's how it started.
Now then face the Hindu and the
You know.
PD.
So the whole thing, the Northern then get this diversity business. And they knew that Samilton, it gets cultural diversity in Mamana Timni. The papa na Mende Shebra. Now that makes Samilton a behavior completely different to Albert Magai. A lot of people na that they don't know. Because Timni man believes say Wandomukara, Wandomukas. If you born picking like how you did, so you picking them Wandomukara, picking mama side, picking papa side. Yeah. You get for teach them, make them honor both sides. And Timni people are very particular about that. You know? Now that's so you say you want to talk about the APC?
Yes.
Well,
now you don't give the cultural mix of the SLP, which is very correct. Because it's something I also know. The home where me come out me, Mamasai, I be one of the founding members of the SLPP.
Fulaman and Bidepani Foundation.
Jalos.
Granny says Fatimata Jallo, Mami Lokosi, na SLPP na be Mami Queen.
The Jalos from Binti, from Balandugu. Now they me connect. Wait him the man they say go Balan. Balandugu. He was a founding member. And he worked with Milty Magai for a number of years as dispenser. So it's a history I know.
So you when they talk people.
Now then they mix that medicine with that lubi for give people and then they put that in a bottle.
Shake. Before you pack up for you.
Well, they take three teaspoons for day. At one point, now maybe they have forbid the medicine for that small matter.
If I go for treatment, immediately I see you put on for the medicine, they go now. I take her again. I say, Grandpa, you don't question see this man don't trust him. We can.
So as they say, after this culture mix, this apartheid business can inside the SLPP. At the 1958 convention, they almost come out with war.
Yeah.
Now they split start with Shaka Stevens, S.I. Kuroma and others, then come out na the party.
No, now CA Kamaratelo.
S.I. Kuroma, Shaka Stevens, CA Kamaratelo, they all left together. The only thing, they never came together to form the APC. By then, there was another set of people moving towards having a party. And most of these people had Northern Madingo back. Now, then start this thing, then bring in people like Mukhtar Kale and others.
Yeah.
And Shaka Stevens was later brought in.
Yeah.
So when people let the Kayala, APC na Northern Party, APC na Limba Party, na Madingo man them from APC.
Yeah, Pakale na Madingo. Because even this mania Alaji Jibril, when I had the first mukti of Sierra Leone of Madingo. Yeah.
Look, all the 13 people that were there and have been the original member. The only person different from them who was not a Madingo was Shaka Province Stevens.
Yeah.
The rest were Madingos.
And a lot of people in the talk say oh, Checker Stevens now inform APC. No, it could not have been, because the party where in a deputy leader, PMP was established in 1958. It finished 1960. And in
When
1960,
they left the SLPP, Albert Maga
yes,
and the lawyers, now then go form PNP.
PMP.
But the thing could not work because one thing about the Sierra Leonean intellectual, we have that cultural apartheid. So
Yeah, that arrogance. I bet a person that people
apartheid. So we cannot work together. Now that arrogance we they use they destroy SaLone.
Yeah.
Now you know, I make now we come into this political history specifically. Now people they understand the problem we'll get. Not to APC SLPP now problem, not to the names. Now we attitude.
Now we attitude, we mentality.
And we need for change them. Sierra Leone needs mentality. A mental revolution.
Because people them when they together, a lot of people don't know for say this Bluetooth now we bring and pull them from. For make you and anybody relate. Let us say relationship, una get for relate. How una they relate? Now Bluetooth, una mentality get for fuse. If una mentally una not agreeable, you can never work with each other. Now make marriage, a lot of people they waste time per I love you.
Yes. Bluetooth, GPS, all
that Bluetooth na ya, and then you aid. If una
GPS
two,
brain.
If una no tune them, you know they work. Now he make the book of how they call themselves. He say Amos 3:3. He say two can work together only if they agree.
Yeah.
Agreement they. That means to say mentally you are fused. If you like woman, the woman like you. That love then are physical. If that love they not extend mentally, that is. But the Lord, all man, we get a relationship. The word relationship, now we break and now take the prefix relate.
Look who fumble now. It is one Alimatu Kamara.
Yeah, Alimatu, hey, I said,
Papa na from Cambia and Mama na from Binti.
Well, I'm my sister.
Hey, Miss and my sister.
And me say me grandpa na Binti come out. He come out.
But me, you will not fumble.
Me grandpa named Momodu Duri Jalo. Na me mama side. Then me daddy side come on Magbema.
This man they asked me, say, can you write a book regarding? Yeah, I'm doing that. So I just showed you part of it just now.
We they do that, but when I say go they pay attention, when I listen, because the African history now more verbal. When they listen, when I learn, and when I teach other people them, the book they come. The book they come.
They work on them. They work on them.
You know, say now where Sheki
just write any kind thing cancel to people for money's sake.
I mean, don't send for you the letter where Wallace Johnson write for elections before independence.
Yeah, we've been talking about.
Yeah, I'll be sending to you.
Now I think now
the construct of elections before independence, not even Sheki. Now Wallace Johnson. You see, Wallace Johnson now be Sheki a mentor. Now Sheki, now he be the mentor Sheki. Sheki get high respect for him.
This is coming up, yeah?
Sheki gets so much respect for Wallace Johnson. Wallace Johnson now he be the construct of elections before independence because they were they try for Babsam. So what he be they do? Be they hide behind Sheki. They tell Sheki, show, you know. So be they hide behind Sheki. So when they come out England come, the first person will publicly acknowledge Sheki for actions where he take on that elections before independence. Now, Jibril Sisi, Alaji Jibril Sisi, publicly.
Yeah.
Now after that, now he invite and he host, and they meet for the meeting will they get. And the name APC.
When Chaka Stevens joined the APC.
And the name APC Now, we then get there, we then they talk because they be done fed up with the tribalism, they be done fed up with this elitism.
The
Now,
name in Elba Street, then give that name.
now they Pakalesi, now they say, now we make we own party. Now he say, yeah, for Fed medicine for the headache. Then they say, well, now call her APC. Then they name come out. Yes. APC na aspirin.
Aspirin.
Now be headache medicine. Now they name come out APC. Now the committee where they make now Sheki, Sheki, and where they be the committee. Fona and Bashaki. Now they go.
That power been there, Ecowas Street, whose I should come ni been there.
Bata.
Now been Bata, that the junction. Ecowas Street, Kisi Street, Abacha Street.
No, not to the Bata be there. Bata be there by. Bata be there.
Should come ni been there, dong day.
Okay. Well, me not to free on person. Now no can put me more to side. You not supposed for day. You know. So
Apartheid in itself. Now power not been go better school, but now being active man.
So sorry for now and batch taki them. Now they want them be that committee. Now they now go make the acronym of All People's Congress. But it's so funny. According to Mikailu, APC not to All People's Congress now some people Congress. Now for some people.
Well, we go see. We
Papa,
go see.
Then one day, until they don't begin call police, we got for make it difficult for them. Now, even if they go wash here, they for call police. If they go toilets, police for go let them. Because any side they go alone, let the people and deal with them.
You know, Tiawale Minkailu, no? They tell them in the old meeting number 3 Elba corner, Elba Street. Where them they send them picking them for go buy granite for Pashaki. And go buy that aspirin with them they call APC. Me na one of the other me they run, been they run for go buy them medicine and they for them.
And you said where
me and Chief Calais.
Where you be they go? Where they send you said that the bonya na you they enjoy.
Oh, we not.
Because the granite bonya, you know they add and party.
We been glad for me part and they send we. Because they want for the near them for the routine and the talk.
Well, you know, see maybe the enjoy will be small. You know, say taxi first and hire the car. Not to all money go inside. So if your mama want for goes on side and they send you like go call taxi.
Yes.
So I be love that. And they go pon a jump go call a taxi, then I cack inside. Then we can host if we can go inside. Because I hire you the higher taxi in those days. You know, things change. Then we get in like Bengus Belsam, we get M&B, we get Flavine, we get that ultraviolet for put Penda, Flavine back now for Penda. Yes. Then
you get this one, that broomstone.
Yes, Bangba.
That broom is a big broomstone.
Bangba. Yes.
Aya, that they been the born.
That
they all started.
M&B, let me the plaster with Penda them.
Yeah, nine.
Get cartoon and then they use. Then when you get Gronage, na Tibush and Sawasawa, then they put on top fire. When it is steam, it begins steam, then put them at the Gronage.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
And it will be common then they back now this Jiga.
Jiga was trouble.
I doubt if that insect they SaLone again.
It don't extinct.
I think so.
Yes, they don't get rid of them. But sometimes you come back because we'll not be ever get typhoid in Sierra Leone.
Anyway, I think
so that we come now we forgo.
Justice to
anyway, this program today it was fun. we not do them in the serious way. We do them lightheartedly. I really enjoyed it. I guess the audience enjoyed it. You want to subscribe.
I be don't tell you then this year say. No idiots not they stress me na SaLone again.
Well, not the right way, but me not they stop for hammer them. How you see with this? So
Now you fumble them. Now go they cost them. You are ready for cost them. Now one word I get for them. They all
what's
now
in my
you.
sister in name just now? Now for tell them, now for
Alima to Kamal.
Alema too, now for they subscribe and tell other people them
Look what
because this is the place to be.
you send this message to. So read them.
Second, my favorite uncle in Cambia is Murana Toure, late. He was a headmaster and owned a school. Imran, are you related to him? Well, my family, my grandpa named Murana Toure. And
I
people
know the man way they talk about.
yes. Yes. It must.
I mean, they relate a lot. The tell way I've been vice president for the teachers union. I've been one of the people who been they represent in Cambia.
It must have come from Makatik because that is the most common name from my grandpa, the clan, we Toure clan, Tourea. The most Latin Tourea. The name Muranafula is very popular among the family. It has been in our family for over 5 generations.
But do you know you and the Tarawalis are the same people?
Yes, the Tarawalis are, yes. And the Takidem. The Takidem are Toure too. Yeah. The Maraden are Kamaradem.
Yeah, not them. Okay, so fumble them. We don't do justice to this topic today. We get for the camp for the educator now. We on duty now for educator now. Let una see the truth, una see the light. Let una able to take decisions on una own. This APC, mina party picking, SLPP, BD, mea. Hello, move above them thing than they now. Sierra Leone get a lot for offer, all of we. But we get for change what in the inside.
I know what you word. Party picking. What in mean?
Apartheid.
What in mean?
Apartheid.
You born dog na garage, na still dog, you know they be sports car. So if they born you na party, not make you related to party. They born dog na garage, na still dog. A dog born in the garage will never be a sports car.
Well,
it's not going to be Ferrari Testarossa. It's not going to be Lamborghini. It's not going to be Maserati. It's going to be a dog. The only thing is, it will get something in common with the sports car. They all get 4 wheel because the dog get 4 legs. Party picking. What's in that they mean? It not mean say if you papa work for APC, make you for be superior to other people that when papa not work there. Because you papa work for APC means say you forget advantage over other people that when papa not work there. It is all naff crap and stupid.
It's part of the apartheid mentality.
It is. If you papa work there, you not get something for offer. You not go work there. If you papa not work there, you get ability for transform. Then go. You go be minister there. Why? Because you papa born you. That is the criteria for let you be minister. So now how you call yourself now monarchy?
Apartheid, one of the things where apartheid the institute na autocracy or monarchy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But would they stop them?
No, the process would happen so. Now we all papa and left SaLone we
then say if board grab na ground it map and tap Anchil is still in a ground because Anchil na doti. So the one that we feel say because the land book come here, they change color, but not they change the skin. So the one that we feel say the land book then better pass other Sierra Leoneans, they are fooling themselves. I let you get 50 PhDs.
Pass other Sierra Leoneans.
Then plant yourself your neighbor in Sierra Leone, and at the same way they born you. You young belly where you mama gets not to 15 months or 2 years. Now 9 months they take we all belly for them born we. Nobody no better pass the company.
And
they are all Sierra Leoneans.
The day where he die, the same process so then they use for wash the other day the body nine and they use
exactly. And let people like also know say qualification not to inheritance where he die done. Waiting an inheritance now the value where you left give you picking them. The knowledge where you left give them.
Thank you.
Your background, now in inheritance.
Thank you.
qualification, not to inheritance.
Look behind me, they see all me paper and team up the word I just know all useless.
All useless. It's not
If
transferable.
I write now they're useless because I not get no use.
It's not transferable. So all
Right
fool
now,
go
they're
get
useless.
PhD, I get this, I get that. If you PhD, you're not able to use them for improve your life and your society around you. Then which significance is it?
I don't know.
Now we come, now we they go.
They are
We
on
dey
a
see
head
tata.
for share the
Una
channel.
share
We
and
get a lot
subscribe.
for you now. With the cow, they make local way, but now the hard facts they will give now. We don't want let una take for go with vexation and go cause other problem. Now I make cooking take like a joke.
No, my brother, I don't agree.
But we get a lot of hard facts
My
for
brother, I don't
you.
agree. They
You
say
now
next
outside
must stand before they clean.
I know
Then
again.
pest, then pest, cockroach, then they kill them, mosquito, then they kill them. What is the difference between them and cockroach? Where they not for kill them? It's enough now, bruh.
You come outside and they make a real boy.
No, my brother, let's face it. Then people are then supposed for be solutions for the people them. But they are the very people that don't turn to problem. They don't turn to you know, so tongue, now the people in flesh.
Me, now one thing me they say. One and only one thing. I have a lot of information where if some of them guys say make we come public with them, not all the people then get for kill them. Now then they sit down inside them bedroom, then drink poison, then die. So let them behave themselves.
Me man, let me tell you about something.
Not a blackmail.
Criminal not get shame. We for pull and do.
Mister.
They not get shame.
These
I
guys
don't see anybody way corrupt. Anybody way dry eye like person way corrupt. You know see Madabio? Madabio not afraid though. Madabio not get nobody way afraid.
And afraid.
You not get empathy, you not get feeling for nobody. If you see them, me pass and you left by you fufafu.
But even himself like take 10 no more because go be ask question for him for explain.
But the man gets so blood. Most of them are that so in the area gets so blood.
They're
Then
all
not
so. Then he get him in the name Woni.
Woni. In name Mada. Mada mean grandpa. Woni mean ancient. That is grandpa way old, way ancient. That is his name. Because when they say Woni not to maintain name, Woni not Timini. Because that area the king will be there in charge of the because you know people are not know about Sierra Leone and demography. That he tell them who not be the king will be there.
Na be by
Bana Louis.
By Kur.
Bana Louis na by Bana Louis. Na by Kur na him born Bana Louis.
Bana Louis in Papa na by Kurba.
Yes.
Kurba na Timni word.
Of course, on Kurba na warrior.
Number 30 minutes them been there. That born district.
So you know a lot of people don't know the demography, how it don't change. Born na be Timni place. Na Bana Louis. Na him be they do all his slave business and when they talk about na born today.
In Papa by Kurba Louis yes. Na in the York Island. In the Bana Louis na York Island and Bona.
And when they say Bana Louis na Banabom.
Banabom na Poroman.
A Poroman.
In fact, York Island then get place they when na Poro place then call the Yoni. York Island then get place they then call Yoni. Not to say then say Asabide. That time will be they go burnt, will blanch the left matru, and they go stop na Yoni.
Even King Naiba now they call na Banabom. Banabom. King Naibana. Banabom. All the coastal area that Timni and the Shebra they be there.
They go Liberia, Cape
and the Shebra they not be they call them Shebra, now they name them Shebora. So because of the name, them call them Sheborite people, and Sheborite people, they begin calling Sheborite, but they are volumes. Now the same with the local them. The local them, they are bandit people.
Agbandi. Well, now this, I be one say this no, but we been the talk, I just hold on. One of the reasons you make Samura Kamara get more cordial relationship with people from the south, now because in Agbandi,
Agbandi man, yes.
there is that spiritual connection. Just like me, I not care outside that Fulaman come out where I meet up and there is a spiritual connection. You they assume saying as so way you meet Madingo man, there is a spiritual connection.
Yeah. And when you meet Yalonga man, Yalonga and so are the same people.
Are the same. We get a natural connection where as you meet somebody for the first time, una don't gel.
It's like Timni man and Baga man.
It's a crime.
The Timni man and the Baga are the same people.
Now this apartheid mentality, now I make would they begin classify. We say this not Timneo, then they na Mendeo, where all that they done from now.
By the grace of God.
So we tire.
Nadi, me I get for sleep now.
No, good night, family. Them do ya this me friend ya so and sleep. Log and chance like
Papa, I want go witch. You might feel like witch man, they can kill all the politicians in there.
All right, well, no land now, Sabi. How for big you?
I need war plane. I need which war plane? And they go there, I come back to England in the morning, they all go down, go there, go Kasanke them. The guys, them weekend.
Good night, we'll go meet up on Wednesday.
Good night.
Good night.
Somebody has in the love for me. Papa, TJ, Mukeni, me what to me.